Hello, and it's Nerdle time again. I think I said something similar the other day, and I said I'm not going to make that into a catchphrase. Well, we'll see. What have we got today? So we haven't got minus, and obviously with the 9 being there, we're probably not going to have addition, although it could be 95 plus 7 equals 102, except we can't have the 7, so it can't be that exact sum, but it could be something along those lines. But I'm going to assume it's not. How about something like 9 plus 5 times 4? No, because the equals can't be there. Okay, so it's not a 2-digit result. So, what do we think? 9 times 5 times 6? No, that's going to be too big. It could be 9 times a 2-digit number. I probably should just put something else in that could theoretically work and just be done with it, shouldn't I? 95 over 9, that's 19, so that's not going to work. 90 over 5, that's 18, over 2 equals 9. Don't like using the duplicated 9s, but given how long it took me to think of anything that's plausible, I think I'm going to have to go for that. I don't think it's going to be duplicated divides either, so this is a bad guess, but I'm going to go for it. Oh, okay, so it's duplicated 9s, but not duplicated divides. So it's something with the equals there. So it's a 3-digit result. It could be 95 times 2, because then we would have the 0 at the end. I think that's a very likely guess. There we go. I made a complete hash of that at the start. I still managed to get it in 3, so pretty pleased with that. How about the binurdle? I said, how about the binurdle? We're slowly getting there. We've got a few digits. The top one, we've got the equals in the right place and not a lot else. So I'm going to try a 30 something plus a 20 something equals a 50 something, because those are the 3 digits that we've got. So then what would the units digits be? How about 34 plus 21? Nice Fibonacci sequence. Okay, got us a bit of information. Oh, and the bottom one I've just seen is not addition or subtraction, so that might be a challenge. We'll come back to that. Okay, so the bottom one, it could be a 1 there, because that allows us to put the 3 there. So now what are we going to do that adds up to that? We do need to use another 5, and it can't be there, so if this is correct, it has to be 15 plus 20. So I think let's try that and see what happens. And it's correct. That's good news. Right, and the bottom one, do we think it's just going to be something times 2 equals 100 and something? What would we have to be using? We've got 1, well, we've already used for 1, so 4, 5 and 7. But none of the other digits. Okay, so then this would have to be a 7 with a 4 at the end. Oh, I suppose we could just put the 5 there and the 1 there. In fact, the 5 couldn't be there. So I think I'll try that. Solve the binurdle in 4. I think that's a pretty good result. Wasn't necessarily the most difficult one, but we take what we can get. Right, here we're going to have a 3-digit number divided by a 1-digit number equals something ending in 4, so this might be a challenge. I'm going to assume to start with that the equals is there. So what can we have as the last digits? We can either have, we can't have the 9 there, so I think that means we have to have the 3 there. So, if this is correct, oh well, it can't be correct because we're not going to be able to get high enough. Okay, but if it's not the 3 there, it can't be the 2 because we haven't got an 8. It can't be the 9 because that's red. It can't be the 6 because we haven't got a 4 to go there, and it can't be the 5. So actually, I think that means it has to be that. So, what are we doing here? 4 times something. 4 times 60 something? Well, in fact, what can the last digit be anyway? It would still have to be a 3 and a 2. Which is not going to work, so it would have to be a 9 and a 6. 59 and 236. Yes, that has to be correct. Solved it in a minute and a half. It's not my fastest, but I solved that logically. I'm quite happy with the way that I solved that. Because sometimes I just see the answer fairly quickly, whereas that one took a little bit of logically working it out without having to just randomly try every possibility. Right. Here we've got something that doesn't involve a plus, so let's try a minus. We'll try 93 minus, I don't know. Oh, actually 9 is a bad number to start with because of the things that are left. So let's try 73 minus 63 equals 10. Okay, minus is in the right place. We've got the 6 there, which means that has to be the 9 after all. Oh yes, okay, so the 3 has to be there instead. So now this could be anything. It could be a 5, a 6 or a 9. Let's try 95 minus 65. Okay, we'll try, oh, it could be 99 or 90 or, oh, there's still 3 options. This is a disaster. And of course it's the last option I choose. Wow, it's been ages since it took me 6 guesses to get one. Obviously I could have just done a completely random guess in the middle to rule out multiple options once I had those 4 options left, but I can't actually remember if I've got hard mode switched on, so I treated it as though I did. But yeah, 2 minutes 13, obviously it was quicker than that, but with all the penalty time, yeah, that's a pretty terrible performance. I think I was a bit unlucky, but it wasn't a good performance. What should we do here? Let's do 6 times 9. I don't think we tried that. Interesting. So I think it has to be 6 plus 5. Because it can't just be 15 at the end. I think this has to be correct. Yeah, it's nice when you can be logically confident at option 2. What should we do here? In fact, I'm going to try the same thing again since it served me so well. And it's not served me quite so well this time. How about 40 divided by 5 equals 8. Wow! Ha. Okay, I suppose that somewhat makes up for some of the previous bad luck I had. I assume there were lots of other options, although I'm struggling to think of many. It definitely could have been 40 divided by 8, so it wasn't unique. Right, I mean the top one could be... Let's try 5 times 2, because we need... It's probably... Oh no, it's not times, is it? Oh, so where's the 0 going to be? The 0 has to be at the end. And it's going to have to be plus. So does that mean it's going to have to be 5 plus 5? I hope this is right, because I don't really like duplicating with 5s. Yeah, good, but it turned out to be correct. So yeah, that's the full set of Nerdles. Sorry, you can find Quordle videos elsewhere on my channel. But thank you for watching. Bye for today.